Hey everyone, Sid here. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing how you can build your own custom learning language model using the ChatGPT API in under 10 minutes. So let's get right into it. So first off, you're going to start with getting your own ChatGPT API key so that you can access ChatGPT from within the code on your computer. So to get your own API key, you're going to visit this link in your browser, platform.openai.com/account/API-keys, which will take you to this page. So on this page, I have this API key that I have already created a few days ago. But in your case, you're going to go to create a new secret key, name it whatever you want, and then it's going to generate a new secret key for you, which you should copy and then save in a safe place for later. Once you have your API key, next thing we're going to do is get the code that's going to be used to both train and run the model on your computer. So for that, I've already written some skeleton code for you all to use on your end in this GitHub repository. I'll provide a link for this in the video description. So you're just going to visit this GitHub link, click your code, and then clone this code onto your local machine. Once you have the code successfully cloned onto your local machine, you can open it with any code editor. In my case, I'm using VS Code, but anything will work. And this is going to give you the two main files we're going to use to run this project, which are train.py and interface.py. Train.py is responsible for training the model with whatever data we want to feed to it. And interface.py is going to open up our chatbot interface for us to actually interact and speak with the model. So before we get into the code, first thing is we want to make sure that our coding environment is properly set up to run this code. So I've added this file in the repository called requirements.txt. This holds all the libraries that we're going to need to run this project. So make sure you have Python installed on your computer. In my case, I'm using 3.8.12, but any version of Python 3 should work. So once you have Python all set up, you're just going to go pip install -r requirements.txt. And then it's going to go through and download everything. In my case, I already had everything downloaded previously, so it went pretty quick. Might take a few more seconds on your end. Once you have everything set up, we're going to first start with training our model. So we'll go to train.py. So the way that this code works is it basically pulls all the files that we need from this folder called docs. So in your case, create a folder called docs within the same project folder, and you're going to put all the files that you want to train the model with inside of this folder. These files can be in any text-based file format. In my case, just for this example, I'm going to train our model with this operating systems textbook that I just happen to have on my computer. But you can feed it any number of PDF or other text-based files. Once you have whatever files you want to train the model with inside of this folder, we're just going to run our file train.py. Once you run this code, it's going to generate this training file called index.json. In my case, I had already trained it before the video, so I already had this file here. But in your case, it will newly generate this file. And once we have this index.json file, we're ready to actually run our model. So next, we go to interface.py. We run Python interface.py. So this is going to give us two URLs from which we can access our newly created chatbot. One is the local URL, which will only work on your computer. And if you want to share it with any friends or coworkers, it's also going to give you this public URL that can be used to send to others. So now let me just copy this local URL and go back to my browser. I'll paste this into my browser. And we now have this custom trained AI chatbot. Let's try a few example queries just to make sure it's working. So let's ask it, what is this textbook about? It's going to take a few seconds for it to send your input to the OpenAI servers and get the result back. And let's see what it says. This textbook, Operating System Concepts, is about the components and terminologies of operating systems, so on and so forth. So we can see the model got successfully trained on the textbook that I fed to it and is able to give me that summary. Let's try one more query. Let's say, give me 3 facts about, just pick some topic from here. Let's say memory management. And again, it successfully trained on the textbook and gives us 3 facts about memory management. So I hope this video helped. If you got any value from this video, please like it. And if you have any ideas for future videos, feel free to share it in the comments. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.